It's 6:41, and we are marking 1 year since the LA wildfires this week. And as the Eaton Fire exploded, 16 Pasadena bus drivers ending their shifts got word of a desperate situation. Hundreds of people were being evacuated as flames surrounded a nursing home. NBC4's Jonathan Gonzalez introduces us to these bus drivers who stepped up big time in a moment of crisis.
Make that left and everything was on fire.
The whole area is engulfed in smoke. It's engulfed in smoke.
And seeing that that area looked like a war zone.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
So it looks like we have a city bus, a Pasadena transit bus, that is going to help evacuate some of these patients.
Any idea, and just give us a rough estimate if you can, how many patients have you seen being removed from that facility?
I'm going to say I've seen at least 40 patients.
Wow.
And they just keep coming.
To see that city bus, it just gives you some hope.
It's just crazy. I can't put in words everything that happened a year ago.
It might always be difficult to find the words to truly describe the Eaton Fire.
Make sure you guys hold on.
But heroic may be the one word to describe the actions of 16 Pasadena bus drivers.
People have said, and I think rightfully so, that what you and your colleagues did that night was heroic.
It's just like, I didn't do it for that title.
I feel like a regular guy, man.
I did it at the finest of my heart. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
On the night of January 7th, 2025.
It happened towards the end of the shift, happened late at night.
Pasadena transit bus operators were wrapping up their routes just as the Eaton Fire was breaking out.
I brought my bus back in, but I had seen how rapid the fire was spreading.
A lot of them had the option to go home and, be with their families, but a lot of the operators, they heeded the call.
That call came from first responders to Pasadena Transit. With the Eaton Fire growing quickly, could they send buses to help evacuate hundreds of patients and staff from 4 healthcare facilities?
You couldn't have known what you were going into.
I had no idea what I had put myself into.
We sat down with Nicole Ambers, Garrett Wright, and Juan Casillas, 3 of the Pasadena transit workers who bravely drove buses into the fire.
One of the streets that we turned on, the bank was on fire to my right. To my left, you had a small shop burning, windows are being shattered.
Continue north, I see a couple cars on, melted down, the chassis all burnt up.
I pulled up to the convalescent home. You had elderly on stretchers, you had elderly on beds, walkers.
It was heartbreaking. A lot of senior citizens with different disabilities.
I came out and there was a big cloud. It was horrible.
They were scared because they were evacuated, right? They didn't know what was going on.
Are you getting ready to put patients onto this bus, sir?
Suddenly, Pasadena transit buses became rescue vehicles, and the drivers became first responders.
Make sure you guys hold on. And make sure the ladies are good, too. Please, for me. I need help.
Over the course of many hours, approximately 500 people were saved by those 16 Pasadena bus drivers.
All of them. Which bus do I take, and where do I go? Because this is our community.
Do you think of yourself as a hero? That's a word that often gets thrown around, but I think it's appropriate here.
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
Not really.
I don't think I really gave it a sat down and really processed everything.
I didn't do it to be given anything or praised for anything.
But what they did wasn't just anything. For every person they helped save, what they did was everything.
Every day I get an opportunity to do the right thing, and this is, we did the right thing.
I'm grateful and blessed to be who I am and be where I'm at in this time, in this space, So I'm grateful that I was able to help.
It's a human thing to do, is to be kind and help where the help is needed, and I would do it all over again.